Hi everybody, thank you for checking out my review for this 2-in-1 food cutter. I bought this one from Alliston T. Eron. There's a lot of sellers out there, but I got this one from them because I had some contact with them before I purchased and I was really happy with their customer service, so I decided to give it a try. This is one of those items that when you look at it, you're like, okay, is this something that's I'm just gonna toss it in the drawer and never use again? I decided to give it a shot. Super happy that I did. It's amazing actually how convenient it is. The reason that it's dirty is because I was showing you how well it worked and I just got a phone call, so it messed up my video and I gotta do it again. All right, so anyway, the first thing that I really love about this, it goes right in the dishwasher. Every single day I've used it and it just goes right in the dishwasher at the end of the day. The other thing that I really like, important to me as a dad, is this lock here, because you can see it locks it really, really tight in place. Let's see if you can kind of see that. So there is nothing sharp on there, which for kids is a must. I also like how wide it opens. Nice big opening. You can see a cucumber, there it is. You have plenty of room on a cucumber. Pretty much anything you want to cut, you should be able to cut with this thing. This spring here, this is another really small detail that I love. Bounces back and it's a good quality spring. Yeah, see if you can see that. It's not some little cheapy piece of garbage that I've seen on some of the other products that I have, and the spring ended up breaking. It gets frustrating. So it has this like cutting board here down at the bottom. Mostly I think that's just to hold it in place, which is awesome. It works great. So that being said, I wanted to, oh, you know what? I almost forgot to show you. I want to show you this. This is my kid's plate. Look how mangled that is. That's not from him, that's from me, because I don't want to get a cutting board out every time I'm just gonna slice up his food. And so I end up just cutting it right on the plate and destroying my plate. So since I've got these little cutters, I've been using it and they work awesome. I've cut everything from sandwiches to quesadillas. Really great little handy thing to have here. So just wanted to show you a little bit of how I cut up stuff for a salad. I kind of already did that. I like to roll my salad up. Because I don't like huge pieces of salad. So I roll it and then just cut it really, really thin. But you can see it cuts through that really nicely. Same thing with the cucumber. So one of the things that I like to do is like just run it down this way. So it cuts the cucumber in half. And then I'll cut it this way. And you can see nice half pieces into your salad because I don't like giant pieces. Same thing with the chicken. I'll cut it this way. You can just kind of cut a bunch of, little slits that way. Here, let me do this. Let me move that out of the way. And then you can cut it this way, and you can see it gives you your nice little pieces of chicken. All right. I didn't cut through all the way. I probably should have. Or you can just slice it really thin, like that. However you want. Whatever you want, you can do it. All right, the cheese, this was one that I really wasn't sure of because cheese is kind of a hard thing to cut. The other thing is with this block, it kind of reaches all the way to the end, but it fit and it worked fine. So you can cut it this way. I'm gonna try to cut a really, really thin piece. And then you can either chop it up like this afterwards if you like those kind of pieces, or you can do the same thing like I did with the chicken, do it on the block, and it works great. The last thing I really want to show you, because I love it, is carrots. We eat a lot of carrot sticks, but I'm not a huge fan of carrots, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a 6-year-old at heart. So to cut carrot sticks, you can either cut them this way if you like the big ones. I like to just cut it like that, halfway, and then, well, those both went on the ground, but you can see it cuts it into a nice little carrot stick. As you get fatter, as the carrot gets fatter, probably should clarify that. You can actually do it like this and then cut it both ways. So turn it that way, then you can turn it this way, cut it the other direction, and then I'll hold on to them so they don't go flying off the table. And then you have 4 nice little awesome carrot sticks. So the big thing that I love about this, it's a huge time saver, and you wouldn't think so. I mean, it's more than just getting a cutting board out and all of that stuff, but the whole process, the way that you use these more as scissors than a knife, really goes fast. It's convenient. It'll save your plates if you're lazy like me, and you just throw it in the dishwasher, good to go. So all in all, I'm actually really surprised how much I like this. I thought it was going to be just a little gimmick. It's one of the as seen on TV type things that sometimes don't really pan out. You see the people on TV that can't seem to do anything right. So they have to have these. I can cut. I love to cook. I cook all the time. I know how to use a knife, but when it comes to stuff like this, I absolutely, definitely recommend this 2-in-1 chopper. Super nice, super convenient. Throw it in the dishwasher and you're done. I don't see anything wrong with it. As I was looking, I think all of the reviews now, it's a newer product. I think there was 10 reviews. Every single one was 5 stars. So really, there's nothing wrong with it. I think none of us are finding anything wrong with these. So all in all, I give it 5 stars and I highly recommend it.